Hey, what's up, people of YouTube? So today we're going to be doing a launch control video here on Forza Horizon 3. So before we get into how any of this even works, you're going to want to go ahead, pause your game real fast, go to settings, controls, go all the way down to the bottom. You see that switch ANA / telemetry option. You want to go ahead and switch that to on. And you'll see, notice on the right hand side, the bottom D-pad, or down on the D-pad, excuse me, ends up changing to toggle telemetry. That's what you want. So go ahead, back out, and you'll notice if you hold down on the D-pad, you get this screen right here. That's what you want. Alright, so we're just going to ignore the screen for now. Go ahead, and I'm going to teach you how to do launch control. So go ahead, put the brake down, hold a left trigger, in other words. Hold left trigger, and then hold right trigger. You'll notice that the RPMs sit constantly at one level like that. That is, like, I guess you could say a dumbed down version of two-step or launch control, whichever you want to say, because it's not as good as it can be. And what I mean by that, I'll show you now. This is where that telemetry screen comes in handy. Hold down on the D-pad. You'll see you're making, for this car, each car is different. Some make a max of 25 pounds of boost. Some make a max of 32 pounds of boost. Some may even make others amounts of boost. Those are the two that I've seen. But right now, with the, as I called it, dumbed down launch control, we're making 10.7 pounds of boost. But this can make a max of 32 pounds. So you want to be launching with your max potential, which would be 32 pounds of boost. So what you do is, while you have left and right trigger both pressed down, you press left bumper down, which is the clutch, which you need to have manual with clutch on. I should mention that. Manual with clutch needs to be on. Anyways, so now that you got that going, you got the brake down, the gas down, and you have the clutch down. Let go of the brake for a second, and then put it back on. You'll notice the RPMs went up, but they're still staying there. If you go too high, which what I mean by too high is basically you're going to want to sit at the lowest RPMs you can while making the max amount of boost you can make. So with this Lamborghini, like I mentioned, is 32, which is about roughly 4,400 RPMs. So you're going to want to figure out what works for your car, but for about 4,400 for this car, you could also ease off the brake to make the RPMs go up. Not like that, that kind of got fucked. But if you ease off the gas, I meant to say, you'll see the RPMs drop like that. That's about good. We're at 4,600 RPMs, making 32 pounds of boost. So now that you got that going, all you would do to launch is let go of the gas, or the brake and the clutch, and you would launch. So that's pretty much how it works. Just a recap really quickly. Brake in, hold the gas, let it idle for a second, push the clutch in, let go of the brake, and then put it back on. You can mess with it like that if you to get the RPMs to go up. If you go past it, just go ahead, ease off the gas, it'll go down a little slower. It'll be easier to control. And once again, use this telemetry screen here to be able to tell if you're making the max amount of boost your car can make or not. And I should also mention, this will be completely pointless if you don't have a turbo. At least you won't be making boost. You might be able to get a better launch than normal, but you know, you don't need to bother with that telemetry screen because it's not like you're making boost. But that's pretty much all for today. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.